bricks go to? Where do the bricks go to? Where do the bricks go to?
We gotta do better.
Ain't no damn construction.
Gotta do better.
Ain't no damn construction around here.
I see.
Ain't no damn construction around here. You just gonna set a pallet of bricks right there. Oh, okay.
Listen, I did jury duty 3 months ago. Y'all don't keep no bricks right there.
Bro, man, there's a lot to talk about. So that's how I know, bro. When I see that race shit get stirred back up, and I see people talking about all that shit, I know it's all like media contrived. Not saying that the way people feel isn't real.
Contrived, but the way they can still manipulate people's emotions.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that the way people feel and the way people reacting and all that shit isn't real. It's very real. But I know that the movement isn't real because too many prerequisites are being skipped, and everybody that I already know is not on the same wavelength is being brought on the same wavelength, but that wavelength is the death. You know what I'm saying? The death of who? You know what I'm saying? Just some random motherfucker, bro. It's not everybody coming on the same wavelength to agree that we need to really find out our true history and stop going off of what our colonizers have told us our history is. Niggas never can come together and agree on that, but we can come together to march for George Floyd. That's how I know it's not really a black people movement, because black people can never agree on no shit like that. You telling me black people in all 50 states agreed to do that shit?
Not even 50 states, bro. You talking other races from other countries?
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Fuck out of here, dude.
You telling me that was some black people shit? Black people can never organize like that, bro.
I saw a video and it was like, I don't know.
I'm sorry to yell, my bad.
Nah, you good, bro.
I want motherfuckers to feel me on the podcast.
Yeah, bro. Say what you gotta say, bro. It's like, niggas gonna hear you if they want to hear you, bro. Whether you're yelling or not, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, like, I saw a video and they was bombing an embassy in another, or not bombing, but they was throwing Molotovs at another embassy. But the caption was like, something, throwing embassy, for George Floyd.
For George Floyd.
I'm like, what the fuck?
For George Floyd.
What's George Floyd to these niggas, bro?
No disrespect to George Floyd or the Floyd family.
Nah, real talk. Like, y'all, they lost a life, bro.
But seriously,
come on, bro. You just gotta think, like, does that even make a little bit of sense, bro? Because when I read that, I just automatically was like, that shit don't make no sense to me, bro. But somebody will read that shit, they be like, hell yeah, George Floyd. You know Black Lives Matter. You know how FUBU means for us, by us? Yeah, bro.
That shit was not FUBU. The George Floyd movement was not for us, by us. It was not FUBU, yo.
At all, bro. There's a lot more white people out there than there is black people, bro.
That shit was organized by them, bro.
What you talking about, man? You can't tell me that these niggas in New Zealand protesting. They probably protesting about a totally different shit, bro. They could be protesting about something totally, like, not even related to George Floyd, and the news would come back and take that video, that film that they have, you know what I'm saying? And just tell you that's what they doing.
Or they just got paid.
That too.
To do that shit on camera. They got paid to show up and hold these signs and wear these masks and say this and that. But I'm telling you.
Are you police? Yes or no? Okay. That's what they would say.
Hey, what y'all doing this for? They all look mighty white to me. Only white people doing this fucking shit, man.
Niggas, you know George, you up on George Soros?
Yeah.
Crisis actors.
Them niggas, bro.
Everything,
that's
bro.
All the shit. That's every fucking school shooting you've seen.
If you can buy kids and buy their organs and shit like that, you can buy a fucking fake ass
army, nigga.
Protest.
Yeah.
and newscast.
All you gotta do is
everything is for sale.
Throw that shit on Craigslist.
Everything is for sale, bro.
Fuck you mean?
So
people won't give a fuck. If they say 2,500 for you to just march for 3 days. What is somebody gonna do? Fuck yeah. Go fuck some shit up. I promise you won't get arrested.
And half of them either down with the program and they'll never talk. The ones that will talk, if they did, nobody's gonna believe them.
I was just saying that yesterday.
It'll be one little video on YouTube that got like 3,200 views. You know what I'm saying? 66 likes, 0 dislikes. Yeah. But nobody, it ain't gonna go viral.
Nah,
that's not gonna go viral. Yeah, I was a crisis actor for George Soros. I was there fake marching in New Zealand.
Niggas don't even know what crisis actor means, bro. So it's like they gonna see some shit like that. They gonna be like, nah, I don't even know what this means. You can't comprehend it, bro.
It's
too many. Know what it means.
It's too many prerequisite courses. It's like certain memes. You know, how you could show somebody a meme and they just won't get it.
Yeah,
because they just got on the internet. There's like 5 levels of years of internet history you need to know to understand that meme. There's certain shit that people won't get unless they see certain levels of corruption within the world that they live in. Like, not even corruption, but just realities, bro. Like,
yeah. Realities, bro. Because I was just saying, like, you see how there was so many ors in a certain situation that we just said?
Yeah. You said ors?
We never know what the truth might be unless we go find out. We'll never know. There will be so many ors. But the problem is nobody is questioning shit. You're just going with the flow. You get on that wavelength and it's just hard to get off the wave, bro.
I don't think people don't question, naturally don't question, and 2, the ability to research and find out other information is still new. And they done thrown in misinformation and propaganda in the mix. So now even when you think you're going against the system, you really going with the system. They got a whole trap set up that's designed to be against the system. Like, we know these young kids are gonna be rebellious. So before they start rebelling on us, let's give them some shit to rebel about that's really gonna help us.
Oh yeah.
Just channel that energy like a stream of fish, bro. It's
like a power source, bro.
Yeah,
literally.
Just channel that energy. But that's how, when you talk about a society with millions, billions of people, you're not just letting there's plans and structures in place, bro. And a lot of that shit is psychological plans and structures.
And that shit's been placed there from hundreds of years.
It's not physical whips and chains all the time.
You fighting against your morals. You fighting against, you fighting against everything, your spiritual aspects of your life, whatever that might be to you. You fighting, you know what I'm saying? You fighting that shit.
It's a whole jungle.
It really is, bro. And it's not even a physical jungle. It's half physical, half,
But that's ultimately what I would hope would come out of this for everybody, is start to dig and get the information, learn your history, learn the history of who you are, and learn the history of what was done to make you to create the world that we live in today, like on mad different levels, economically, on the sociological level. Like, there's mad different ways that history was warped and perceptions was warped.
Crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like, just people in school, bro. I couldn't get with school because I already know by the time I was like in middle school, bro, I already knew half the shit they was teaching us was bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I believed all of it, bro.
So, like, by the time I was in high school, I didn't even, like, give a fuck because I already know that I'm just in a system to put me into another system to keep me in a box. Because you think about it, you sitting in the classroom for 7 hours a day at a desk, can't say shit, can't do shit, you recite shit, and then you're gone. You go home. You go to sleep, do the same shit the next day. You go into a call center, you go into an office, it looks exactly the same with walls, nigga.
And in school, bro, I used to literally pass out in school, like from boredom, like just go to sleep. Like
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you,
I wasn't tired. I was
like, you just
bored out my fucking mind.
You just
like I went into another dimension. I used to go to sleep, be in a whole nother dimension.
Nigga, I'm flying and shit. Like, I wake up like crunk because I'm like, oh
but
shit.
I still got good grades.
Because it was easy. Once you figured it out, it was like
literally
you can just do whatever, and then pass it. I don't know, bro. Pass the fucking rules. You know.
But I wouldn't say I excelled. I never excelled because, like just like you said, I always felt like this is just some get by shit.
Yeah, bro. Literally jail.
Pouring up drink, like to rob me a bank, smoking on pressure, straight out of pound,